Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness. It is day 20 of Tinkmiss. How have we made it this far already? 20 videos in a row. Tinkmiss, if you wonder what that is, we're doing a video every day from the 1st through the 25th of December, and I called it Tinkmiss because it's so cool and creative. Guys, what are we going to do? Oh my gosh. I still have ideas, luckily. We only, oh my gosh, 20th. There's only going to be 5 videos after this. Okay, here's the dilemma though. I have to film a couple a day. It's hard enough to get one video a day out just because it takes longer than you think with all the stupid editing and rendering and uploading and whatever. But I need to even get ahead of the game because I don't want to have to make a video on Christmas Eve or day. So I've got to do more than one project each day now. So, guys, let's jump in. It's 5:30 a.m. Are you guys tinkering at 5:30? You better be. Just kidding. I got a big old jar of coffee. Let me try it. Yes, that's life-giving. Guys, if you saw the thumbnail, we're going to make some wreaths. Christmas is not Christmas without wreaths. I shouldn't have said that because I don't have a wreath. Well, I guess I will if I print one. I don't know if I'm going to print any of these, but we'll see. Because like I said, I have to kind of do I have to record a few videos in a row. Or try to. So anyway, guys, let's just jump right in. Thank you guys all for coming along for this Tinkmiss adventure. Guys, let's make our first wreath. Let's make a couple of them. I like just winging it, you know me? Look at this. We're almost done with the first awful wreath. Let's start with really bad, and we'll just get better from there. Hopefully, right? What if we... Let's just make a little ring here. What if we make it all polygon looking? Okay, that's awful. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go, guys. Our very first wreath. We're not going to win any awards for this one. But if you were a first time... Hey, you know what? We could make a bow for this one. If you were a first time Tinker user, look, you just smash down the torus, and then I'm using a cutout block to cut the bottom off, see? We'll select both the objects by dragging the box over it like this. And hit the union group button. And we're going to cut her right off. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we are professionals. You know what would be harder, though, is making a bow. Don't all wreaths have bows on them, don't they? That would be much harder. Let's use this thing. The ring. We started using this more. Do I have to look a picture? I don't want to look at a picture. I'm not going to look at a picture. Okay, we need to make, if this is even has a chance of printing, we got to make this fatter. Okay, I'm picturing like a chunky ribbon, which is how I like my ribbons. Okay, should we make it red so it looks like I'm not doing a bad job? Okay. So far, so good, guys. We could always make it smaller. I like to build stuff big and then just make it smaller afterwards. Check this out, guys. I'm figuring it out. Watch this. Boop. Look at this, guys. Pro moves. It's hard to see with this very bright color. And can these even be wider? Can I just try something? Let me duplicate one and tip it a little bit and then move it out. Oh, are you guys seeing this? See? Let's make our movements really small. Honestly, guys, let's just while we're working, let's put it to light blue. You can see stuff better. See, I can see the creases. That's why I don't always work with the real crazy colors. There, look. See, just by tipping, duplicate it and tipping one, we made the bow come out better on that side. So let's delete this one. So let's line this up like this. Bows make me have a British accent sometimes. It happens to all of us. Duplicate it and slide her over. I thought the bow would be really hard. We still didn't do the last part though, so I better not speak too soon here. Okay, let's mirror it this way because it's not behaving. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's crush this down more, raise it up. Okay, okay, okay. Closer, warmer. And now what? Now, should we try to use another one of these? Dude, we're going to put this fancy bow on this. You know what? We'll just keep using the same bow for our for our next wreaths. Okay, let's duplicate it. We got to use what we got, guys. So, what if we did this? We're going to put this over here, and then we're going to cut most of this off. Because we still need some kind of we need that kind of organic-y curves of a ribbon. So we got to get kind of creative with the shapes, because Tinker isn't always the best for that. Okay. So see, now what we can do, guys, we can chop most of that one off. So let's stretch a cutout block over it here. And let's cut this much of it off to start with. So we won't select the rest of the bow, just these two objects. And then we hit Union Group. So see, it's getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere. Now we experiment and fumble around until something happens. We're going to cut. Let's grab a triangle. We'll tip it up, turn it to a hole. See right here. Boop. Let's see if we can cut, you know, a thing, a shape. It's 5 a.m. I can't talk very good. I've been up for a while, too, because I was really brain dead when I first got up. Whoa, this is good. Okay, let's group that together and see what it looks like. Yeah, we're going to use the same bow for the other wreaths. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. That's pretty good. Why do I want it wider? Because that's how I roll. Dude, this is getting pretty good. Okay, duplicate, slide it over, mirror it. And then when we turn it red, things are going to happen. Dude, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now watch this. Well, here, let's just group it together. I'm pretty happy with it. And are you kidding me, guys? Look at that. It is a beautiful bow. Is it going to print? Is it going to behave on the printer? I don't know. I don't know, guys. You know, if I don't print it, then I don't have to worry about it. See, obviously it wouldn't behave very well. You could print it and add it separate, or just use, especially if you wanted it a different color. Well, actually, you could also tilt it. What would it look like? Oh yeah, so there's a few options there. I think a little bit of tilt would be good. But if you were printing these at the same time, leaving it, this is kind of stupid looking, but leaving it up like this, because once the green's done printing, you could switch to red. You get what I mean? You could switch to red, and then it would print. Then it would look like that when it's done. That'd be a good fridge magnet, maybe. Okay, I'm very happy with our bow. Hey, we got 2 now. Well, here, you know what? This is our first completed design. That is a really... That bow's nice, but that wreath is really stupid. That's okay, though. We're not trying to build Rome in a day here. That would be pretty cool. Impressive. Why do I want to add more stuff to this? Can I add more stuff to this? What did we do? We did a bell one time, didn't we? Bell. Duplicate. Pull it up. I thought I duplicated it. Oh, here we go. Pull it up. Make it smaller. Okay, let's add a little ring at the top. I'm going to make the fastest bell. I just want to add a bell and see what it looks like. I noticed, like, I was looking at some wreath ideas. Dude, some wreaths are made of just weird stuff. I mean, like, obviously, like, pine cones are very common. But, like, I don't know. You can kind of do what you want. If you want to make a wreath out of oranges, you know, go for it. See, there's a nice little bell. Let's do that. We should make a pine cone too. Yeah. Let's align everything. So right here, hit this. Boop. Wow, it was pretty aligned already. See, just line it up on this axis and this axis. And there we go. We can hollow it. Let's just group these 2 parts of the body together. So this is all just one shape now, see? Let's just duplicate it right here. Boop. We'll drop it down a little. Actually, we'll just shrink it. We'll have to shrink it and drop it down. Actually, we don't have to drop it down. It's staying on the workbed. So just shrink it a little bit like that. Turn it to a hole. We're not going to be fussy. And select... Well, let's select everything. And group. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I think even last time we added... we could quick add a little... Because see, if the bell's sitting on its side... This is going to be fancy. Obviously, it'll be smaller, but... Well, here, let's finish it first. So if the bell's sitting kind of on its side, let's add the little bell thing inside of it. See if we can just make it huge first. You know what I'm saying? The little bell dinger. Okay, let's line them up. We can group that together, turn it yellow. See, we're speed running. Shrink it down. Flop it over. See, I was picturing it like this. Look at that. See how easy that is? And if somebody's actually going to print this, it would be best if you set this down in there a little bit. You know, so it's touching. Like that. It's still going to be a little bit of an overhang here. But see, if this is just a little... Let's make sure it's not sticking out weird. No, it's good. If this is just real small on a little wreath, it wouldn't even matter if it printed weird underneath that bar. The dinger. You probably wouldn't even notice. Okay, so I'll just group that together. And let's shrink it down and install... Let's install a couple bells here. See, that's fancy. I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. I think a pine cone's going to be easy. See, I've said this before, but since we've done over 200 videos, we have done so many things, as long as we can recall, all these videos can be so helpful. What I'm getting at is, one time I accidentally made a super cool pine cone. I was trying to make something else. I honestly forgot what I was trying to make. But I remember saying, hey, that looked like a pine cone. So, but I did kind of forget what I did, though. Now, okay. If we wanted, well, okay. How was that for a lesson? That last sentence I said. Okay, let's pretend this is one of the little leaflets. I don't even know what they're called. You know, the little tabs, the little brown tabs of a pine cone. But I want to make mine curved a little bit. So let's curve this quick. This is just one of the little brown tabs. There's a few ways we can curve it, but I like to use the sketch tool. So let's set a temporary block right here, and then drag out the sketch tool, set it down on the side of the block, because that's going to get us an exact dead-on look of the side. So see, we just ignore the bigger square, and we can cut. I'm going to go back to 1 millimeter movements. We can cut an awesome curve on this. Probably. I'm just going to do something. Oh yeah, this will be good. Okay, it'll make sense probably as I do it. So now I'm going to do a random shape on the outside of the block like this. Oh god, I'm not explaining that very good. I'm going to double click this one and this one to turn them to curves. And see, look, we have two curved lines coming through here. And then the rest of this is all going to be a solid shape. So see, when I hit finish sketch, ooh, you know what? I could even do more work. Watch this. I could pull these down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Please behave better. That'll probably be fine. Because look, we're going to cut that out now. So hit finish. It looks weird, but it's not. So watch. Pull this over. Turn it to a hole. See? Now we're going to be cutting that exact shape. So get rid of the temporary block. See? That exact shape we drew, we're going to be cutting that into that shape. Isn't that cool? And if you need to change it, you could just go back into edit and change the shape of it, see? But it's perfect. We would never change that. So let's group it and see what it looks like. See, we got a oh yeah, it's beautiful. A perfect little tab. And if you wanted to cut it, you could cut it at the other angle too. Let's just do it real fast. See, if we wanted these sides to slope in a little bit, we could go like these. It doesn't have to be uniform because it's an organic shape. Turn them to curves maybe. Because why not? Sure. Let's just go with that. We're just going to trim the bottom a little bit. See, we could slide it way over. And there we go. Group them together. See, we just did one little leaflet of a pine cone. See, let's make it light brown so we can see it. Oh my gosh. Is that the most perfect pine cone color you've ever seen? Now, let's keep one just in case I just deleted it. Good thing we have a back button. Let's duplicate this and just keep one in case I really screw one up. Let's bring one in the middle. We're about to make the best pine cone you've ever seen. Let's start with it kind of flat like this. Oh yeah, watch this. This is going to be good. We're going to build this huge, and then we'll just shrink it down. It's going to look incredible. So duplicate it, slide it over, mirror it, boop. Let's see if that's a good spacing. I have no idea. So now I'm going to select both of them, hit duplicate, spin it, but I'm going to stay inside of this blue circle here because it snap grids at nice increments. There we go. I let the button go, and now we're going to hit duplicate twice more. Beautiful. Now select everything and duplicate. Spin it. Now I'm on the outside of the blue circle, so I can spin it however I want, because I'm going to kind of line it up like this. Raise it up. See? And then I'm going to also stretch it up a little. And I'm going to hold shift and make it a little bigger. This is not a beginner move, is it? So just make some changes like that, because as long as you don't click off of it and you keep hitting duplicate, it's going to continue that move. So if I hit, see, it just got bigger and it stretched it up and it raised it up. You know, it did all the same motions. Okay, let's hit it again. See, we're making a pine cone. That's how we roll. We can also make changes now. So like if we wanted to, let's go one more. Now let's do the opposite. Let's shrink it down, flatten it down, and hit duplicate. Shrink it down, hit duplicate. Look at this, guys. Are you kidding me? There we go. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go. Let's hit it a couple more times. Let's just shrink this one way down. Okay, I hope we didn't make too many shapes there. Look at this pine cone. I told ya. And obviously just you could make different shaped ones by just doing things slightly different. I hope we didn't make like 10,000 polygons. Oh no, look at how many polygons. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. Let's see how fast it groups. Guys, we got a problem. Look, we broke it. It will not group, but so I thought I would show you how I would struggle to do it. I'm going to ungroup it. So what I've been doing is I've been grouping sections of it. See, I got this whole bottom to group. And, ooh, I got that to group. So what I'll do is I'm just periodically adding some more to it. So see right there, I'll hit group. And it'll still be mad at me and it'll sit there. And it'll act like it's not going to group. And then I'll eventually, in about 2 minutes, I'll hit the refresh button and see if it works that way. Eventually, if I get this whole pine cone to group, I'm going to export it. So I'll show you that if I get there. Otherwise, I'm deleting this pine cone. It's got too many polygons. Oh, I kind of hope someday they have a standalone version of Tinkercad that you can actually download. You know, like a pro version, or because, you know, you're limited by their server usage or however they have it set up, you know. You can't be crunching huge numbers or whatever it takes to, you know, with this many polygons. We're basically freezing up the system. And see, it's not grouping, but sometimes if you just wait a bit and then hit refresh, let's see what happens. Let's see if it worked. Oh my gosh, did I actually get it to export? Okay, guys, here's the update. I got it to group, and then I hit export. So I'm going to save it onto my computer here somewhere. Let me name it Pinecone. You guys probably can't see this screen. Hey, I actually don't have a file called Pinecone. That's amazing. Okay, and you know what we're going to do, guys? Watch this. We are going to grab our stuff. Let's just grab our bow. Okay, hold on. We don't need this other one. No. Let's just grab our bow, hit copy. I'm going to go back out to the dashboard. I'm going to start a new project because that project already has that crazy memory of that pine cone. Because I could have hit the back button and the pine cone would be there. But I want to start fresh because I don't want to clog up the system with all that information. Does that make sense? Because look, we got a fresh project with our bow, and watch this. We can hit import, choose file. Let me find the file. Okay, pine cone, open. Oh my gosh, are you guys seeing this? We had over 300,000 polygons in that one pine cone. No wonder I struggled. I can't even import it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Here's the solution to that, guys. We're gonna make a different pine cone. Let's grab our... I'm gonna grab our little leaflet thing. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? We broke the internet with a pine cone, guys. Over 300,000 polygons. That's actually kind of funny if it didn't just waste 20 minutes of my life. What am I doing? Did we copy that? Okay, copy that. Go back to... I'm going to delete that whole project. Okay, let's go into this. That is actually kind of funny. Besides, I don't have time for all this. For all this time wasting. Oh, okay, regroup, guys. Look at how nice our bow is. We have not made a wreath. But this is fantastic. Okay, let's hit paste. See, you can always copy and paste stuff into new programs or different programs. So let's make a much simpler one. Look at this thing has got too many dang polygons. Let's make a simpler one, guys. Okay. So what we're going to do is let's duplicate it. Oh gosh, if I spent like hours, I could have probably fixed that other one. But I'm not going to. Don't even think about it. So the way we're going to simplify it is we're going to keep these two closer together. And when we duplicate it, we're going to have less of the leaflets, right? Let's actually go back. Let me type in 60 degrees. And then hit duplicate one more time. Ah, man. Okay, I'll type in 60 again. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's good. Whisper, don't scare it. Okay, duplicate. Raise it up. So look, we're doing the same damn thing. We got to make sure we behave a little more. Stretch it up. Make it bigger. By a lot. Okay, good. Okay, that one is scary because it's way too big. Okay, simplified but beautiful. I'm just going to make adjustments. Okay, let's hit duplicate and make this one smaller. We're already closing her in. Close her in. Oh, this is nice. Hit it again. Look it. Please stop doing the dishes and look. One more. Can we get away with one more? And that's it. Look it. That's just as good. That is better than the other one. This is a different type of pine. This is a... is it a red pine? Which ones have these little round ones? Whatever. Okay, let's see if I can group it all at once. Boop. There we go. We got it. It still has a lot of polygons. I think it's because we cut curves in like multiple directions on these leaflet thingies. Oh, okay. Let's not use too many of them, or I'm not even going to be able to add this to the members list because I won't be able to export it. Wow, look how cool that looks, though. Jeez. Okay, we got to think about the main wreath material. Look at, guys. Would you put this on the front door of your house? It's really nice looking there. Let's just duplicate one. Let's slap it over here. Spin it a little bit. Let's keep it different than the other one, though. See, you don't need them to be the same because they wouldn't look the same. You could even make them slightly different size. Okay, let's just stick with that for now. We'll do final adjustments at the end. You get what I mean? See how they're different? That's good. I'm kind of scared to make crazy stuff. We're gonna have too many polygons here, but whatever. Why do I want to make some holly leaves? We should try to get the main structure of the wreath without breaking the matrix here. I guess let's just try it. Let's try something and see if it works good. Let's see if we just make some fingers. Because, see, I could make individual needles. It'll never work. See, if I had unlimited, like, power, I could make, like, actual little needled branches and duplicate them. But there would be, like, 1,000,000 polygons. But let's see if we can do it kind of simple. You know, like a pine branch would be like, well, it'd be dark probably like this. But it'd have tons of little needles sticking out of it, you know. But what if we just use these big old cucumbers? Let's just kind of try it. It might be stupid. I have an idea, though. So let's go like this. Let's make a little, I don't know what to call it. A little branch. This is what we want, guys. Let's move our thingy thing. Look at how cool that is. I am really proud of that, my dudes. Am I recording? I've done a full episode and I wasn't recording at all. That's when you just turn the computer off and go look for arrowheads. Do you guys, has anybody found an arrowhead out there? In the YouTube land? Okay, stop getting distracted. Okay, duplicate. Watch this, guys. Bring one of them way down like this, okay? Okay. Visualize it. We're going to mirror that one, I think. Or not. I forgot. Let's try it. Yes, yes. Okay, mirror it. Okay. Now watch this. This is going to be cool. Duplicate. Spin it a little bit. Are you seeing this? Decide where you want it. Well, let's try it right there because it's all going to come around. Look at this. It's going to be awesome. I'm getting excited. Watch this. All we have to do is keep hitting duplicate. La, 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 la. What do you think? I mean, obviously, everything's very uniform. What we could do is just tweak some of these. You know? I wonder if I should have grouped. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Like we could kind of tweak some of these that are really, they're all this, you know? Let's just try it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at the bottom. That's good. And it would kind of print. Even if these are kind of overhangs and it gets a little fuzzy, janky looking, it might even make it look more like a pine. Do you believe me? I'm not sure about it either. Okay, let's bring our bow in here. I made it a little bigger. I have no idea how this thing would print. I probably won't even print this. I don't have time. It's probably going to print kind of weird. We want it to be touching. It's got to be touching. Oh, yeah. See, it's how it's all up in there. We might want to cut a little spot so it nestles in. Uh-oh. We got to nestle that bow in a little better, don't we? We could go like this. Raise her up. Okay, so see, we could cut down in here a little bit to make some room for the bow. Okay, let's see. So see, I chopped these off a little bit. So, did that help us at all? Let's select our stuff here. And maybe we can drop it down a little lower. Oh, man. It's still not good. I'd like it dropped down to about there. Right? Yeah. So, let me just come up in here. Okay, we're good there. We just have to do a little more chopping. So, see, we could just use spheres and stuff, and I can chop more of the green leaves off. Right? Okay, that wasn't so bad. See, whoops, what is this? How did I get this? Go away, please. Should we do like some little ornaments? I think I've seen ones that have ornaments. What about like some color? We need some color. Let's do a little simple ornaments. Yeah. I think that'll look cool. And that shouldn't add too much craziness. We can keep them real simple like this, right? See, we got an ornament already. I didn't even make the sphere smoother because we already have so many dang polygons. Oh yeah, adding some of these will be cool. Maybe if you did get this to print, you'd have to paint it. Otherwise, you would just have to print everything separate, you know? And then... See, you could kind of drop these in like this. You could cut little spots for them, so when you printed them separate, they would set right in there, glue in. So you could like do this, duplicate it, turn it to a whole, and you would group it with the Wreath. But that's going to take another 5 minutes, so I'm not going to do it. But that would cut a little dip into your Wreath, you know? See? It would cut down in there. So that'd be another way you could do it. But I'm just starting to realize this would be a nightmare to print. And especially since I don't have any time. We're just going to finish it up. It's going to be a visual model. Let's pick some colors. Oh, yep. There we go. There we go. Oh, wow. It's over here. Let's put a few more ornaments in here. Oh my gosh. So now this video is I have so much footage. How long have I been recording? Just so you guys know. Well, an hour and a half. That's not actually as bad as I thought. But I got to go through all this footage and cut out all the parts where I was waiting for things to group. Oh my goodness. Let's add one more. I like that silver. Oh, yeah. I was going to say we should do a gold one, but we have the gold bells, so that would take away from that. Let's do a dark blue. Dude. That is pretty cool. What about a hanger? You wouldn't really have to worry about it too much. What I would probably do if I did get this to print, I think I would cut a little hole through here. Probably, right? Let me chop one. Let me chop a hole through here. See, this would be a good spot to have a little wire or ribbon or something. So, otherwise, guys, this is looking good. Let's see if I can get this to group here. And there we go. It still took a little while. See, this is just, it's not even that complex, but in a way for Tinkercad, it is. As a browser-based program, there is a lot of polygons on this, and it's almost pushing it to the limit, you know? The pine cone we made was over the limit. Wasn't that funny? Alrighty. It's okay to, dude, I learned from making this model, and you don't always have to print them out, but I think if I did, I would probably just, I don't know, I wonder if you added supports. I guess the worst part is this. I guess you could, should I try to fix that? Let me try one more thing before we go. What if I ungroup it? Ooh, there we go. Here, let's take a look. Hey, that still looks good. That still looks good. And look, that's a lot better. Yeah. So now, if any of the channel members want to get brave and try to print this, it's not impossible. Oh, this ball is sticking down. We don't want nothing sticking through. Look, all these are sticking through. Don't you do it. I could have just cut the bottom off again. Wow, this thing's got a lot of shapes. This video's going to take a little while to edit, so I'm going to get going here, guys, and I'm probably going to film another video right away, because then I can be ahead of the game. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.